Hello, it's Connie Howell. I'm here to talk about my second book of verse, published by Deep Read Press. It's entitled Thoughts of a Wounded Healer. A wounded healer is someone who has healed their own emotional traumas and is now able to help others. I try to do this through my written work, and as a professional in the past, I also did this. I've tried to offer a diverse array of poems in this book, something that everyone can relate to. And I'd like to give you a sample of one of the poems that I've written. It's called Man and Boy. The man carries a wounded, traumatized boy inside. Sometimes the boy cries out for love and safety. Other times, the man takes the place of the scared child. The man doesn't know how to love himself enough to give the boy the feeling that he's treasured. The struggle arises when he feels threatened and alone. I want to hold that man boy and tell him that I care. I want him to feel safe, that he's loved and that I am here. I find writing poetry a good way to plunge into the depth of my emotions and into the human psyche itself. Though many of the poems in this book are deeply meaningful to myself, most of them are about my observations of life in general and how it affects us. The thing that connects us all are the common emotions that we all face sometimes during our life. Some of the poems come from my imagination, but basically are based in truth. I find that writing poetry is a good way to give voice to the depths of the emotions that we all feel. And I hope that in some way you can connect with one or more of these poems. I think you'll find them very relatable, very easy to read. And whether you like poetry or not, I think you'll find these appealing. You can find the book on the Amazon site relative to your country or on the Deep Read Press website. You can also find out more about myself on my website, www.conniehowell.com.au. You will hear that I have an accent. I'm originally from Britain, but I have lived in Australia for 50 years. I'm married to an Australian man, and I have the best of both worlds, the English and Australian. It is in Australia that I became an author. I live in the beautiful Blue Mountains west of Sydney, which are very conducive to inspirational writing. Please enjoy my book, Thoughts of a Wounded Healer.